And hello there, welcome back to my fan art stream uh, show. Fan art stream time, I believe I called it. And also, what's going on here? There might be some slight noise in the background now. Okay, a lot of noise in the background. But, whoops. Some cable being in the way. But now that it is no longer in the way, we can get to what we're supposed to do. And I'm supposed to draw IC-0n. I think it's called. I don't know. I am not familiar with Liam animation. I mean, I watched the one of the animations that included this character, just to get an idea, a sense idea of what kind of character it is. But it was like a 1 minute animation or something like that, so I don't know much. And honestly, I'm not sure how to pronounce their name. I'll say that that was an entertaining animation, so I'll recommend checking that out. Yeah, I need some reference picture of some kind. I'm not sure what to do with this yet. Could be this one. It's not very it's a humanoid character, but it's like these things that aren't exactly what do you call it? It's easy to tell it's not human. Sort of artificial intelligence. It was suggested by someone on DeviantArt, to which I am not sure how I'm gonna take DeviantArt requests going forward, because I'm not a very big YouTuber. Let's be honest. I'm not a very big deviant artist either. So most of the people who asks me for requests are not people who seemingly have my best interest at heart. I could be wrong, but one who asked me on DeviantArt sent me like some sort of huge ass copy paste comment that I will assume has been copy pasted to a bunch of different artists, like which tells me that they just want to take advantage of people who do free requests rather than actually contributing to this fun I'm having with the Fanart Request. And yes, I am drawing stuff people want me to draw for free doing these. But how do I put it? But there is this distinct difference between a person who put it, who thinks this is a fun concept and they want to contribute to the what is going on here. Something weird is going on with my tablet. Give me a moment here. I'm gonna unplug, replug it for a second here. See if that helps. Yes. Nope, it's still doing the thing. You guys can't see it, but my tablet is not wanting to work on Krita, but on the wrong wants to work on the wrong screen right now. It's weird, very much weird. It seems like it's working, but it seems like my tablet is working just fine, but it wants to put the mouse on the wrong screen, so I need to. How do I fix that? I guess you guys can watch along while I do that. So let me find the window we're using here, and because I can't really draw like this. XP and on wrong monitor. Because I can't really draw like that. Please open the tablet driver setting, then check if the last tab is labeled calibration or match monitor. Tab is labeled match monitor and you're unable to set your monitor. Open the drivers. Okay. I'm sorry about this. Technical difficulties yet again. Let's find it real quick. 10 tablet app. There we go. I'm going to remember what it's called. Monitor 2. Okay. Now we're doing some fancy stuff I wasn't supposed to do. Great. And boom, I think I fixed it. Now that everything is calibrated, I'll actually get back to what we're supposed to do. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties happen from time to time. Where was I in my rambling? Right. There is a difference between someone who looks at your idea and goes, yeah, I want to be in on that, and someone who's like, I want someone to do my commission, but I don't want to pay for it, and this person's offering for free, so I'm just gonna poke them about it. You can feel there's difference in you can feel a difference in genuinity when it comes to that, and at least I think so. At least I feel like that I can feel a difference in how genuine these people feel when they ask me, and it's not fun. I feel like they want to take advantage of this of me, which is honestly makes me want to stop doing this altogether. It's not fun like that. I want people to ask, but sending me a very obvious copy paste form that is like that looks like it could be several pages long if it wasn't a comment. It doesn't feel right in any way, shape, or form. Know what I mean? Was this other guy where this was the guy I took this one from, by the way. And again, I don't know what their intentions are or not. They could be nice people, and I'm just interpreting them wrong. But I won't say that they are awful people trying to take advantage of the situation or anything like that, because I don't know them. I don't know if that's their MO or not. Okay, now eraser mode doesn't work. I need that to work. Why is my tablet being weird all of a sudden? Uh, uh, yeah. You know what? I can look at that later. That it is set to eraser mode, but it does not activate my eraser. So, and then see that. Let's swap between them. Let's try rebooting the program. No, I will not be doing that. I'll just open it again and we'll see it from there. This other guy, and it seemed fine at first, but then he commented again. It's been 2 weeks since I got this request. Then he commented on the next Fanart request I uploaded, asking me for a different one. And I'm like, I haven't even drawn the request you made. Please, like bombarding me with be like, I draw this and this and this, and just no. I mean, he hasn't been bombarding me per se. He asked me like once per upload so far, which means that I'm almost expecting him to ask me again after I upload this one. And that also feels like uh, disingenuous. I don't know how to word it because I am asking for people to request stuff. It's just, I guess that's a polite way of asking. That's a rude way of asking, and the rude way makes me feel like uh, people don't care about the art as much as they just care about what they want, and that takes the fun out of it for me. Almost makes me want to not do it. Is all. I don't want to sound all negative and stuff about it because I feel like it's a fun idea. I mean, I got inspiration from the whole what do you call it? Um, the 6 fanarts request thing, and I feel like it's a fun. It's a fun little thing that you can use to practice all kinds of stuff. Uh, Give you a chance to practice drawing characters you aren't used to drawing, or characters you might not even know if in case IC-0n, what you're calling it. And yeah, this is awful. I hate it. When you just can't. I don't. I'm looking at the reference and thinking to myself, I have no idea how to pull that off. First and foremost, like this here and it out here, and we want different kind of squarish comes up here. So, and then the torso kind of goes up here in a pseudo triangle manner, maybe a bit higher. Go down like so. I think that's what I think at least. And then the head, like here, but tilted ever so slightly. Let me see. How is this? The leg is roughly as long as the torso. They're actually kind of going in, what's called, in tangent with each other. It's kind of like one long line, actually. And now the eraser works. I forgot to test that after we came back here, but yeah, it does. Ooh, the reason why that wasn't really important because it could just go down here and change it, but muscle memory, and that makes a huge difference. It's roughly as long as the torso, so like up here-esque, down here. Same width down here and through. It has a bit more of a gift here. So I think I'm also just realizing what it is I'm doing wrong here, because what is happening here is that he's twisting. But the torso is actually over here, or the chest is actually over here, like something like this. Going down. Should be like, so this is like the back going up here, like so. Is this like the side of the leg? Trying to figure out where everything is in a 3D environment, because that will make it easier for me to tell where everything's supposed to be. Like that. So, which would make this needing to go a bit further and make something like that, because we're seeing it from the side-esque. Facing that way, but I don't want the IC-0n to be facing that way. I want it to be facing the flat, I want this thing to be facing in the same direction as that torso, essentially. So we need to find out how that would make sense. And I think something like this. Now I don't have a reference for a head that's facing this way, but we have to make do with the reference I found, because it doesn't seem like I'm getting I've been searching for floating and levitating people for a while today, and I was like, I'm not finding anything that's super fitting today, so we're just gonna go with what we have, essentially. So that's gonna be like that. That's like, yeah. Uh, Back to the human shape thing. This guy, he has like his legs goes up here esque and stops around here. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want it to be more like they are going like so. But they can't really go like so. That's, I need to think about the whole 3D space thing. And so I kind of want it to go like so, like foreshortening. If that's like further away, so it's probably more like so, but yeah, I think this works. Looking at it like that, goes down here to equation. What I'm thinking here. Mm, it's quite annoying that all I have reference-wise is. I like the IC-0n's design, which is why I decided to go with this request. Okay, we are not going to this side. Looking at what it was called again. Using this one, because I feel less awkward about this one. That's of course thumbnails, I can't really. Oh well. But yeah, interesting. Let's go big back. Right now we just have general shape because it's not human per se, which is important thing to note here is that it's not human per se. The art style is very simplified kind of thing with a very huge head. Let's see if we can replicate the art style on top of this here. We're gonna make the head bigger. A lot bigger. Not alien. Not alien weird, but like so. Bigger. And it doesn't need shoulders per se. Doesn't really that. We're gonna go more like need shoulders. It probably doesn't have shoulders. I'll go like, and it probably does still have a side, so it's probably gonna go. Gonna make it slight bit slimmer to fit with that whole aesthetic. Love how I just used a really realistic reference to try and nail this down, and now I'm just looking at like, yeah, no, that doesn't really work with this design here. So let's see what I can. I mean, it could work with a more realistic take on the same design, but I want to see if I can get this here down. Now it goes like so. Still going like way, and this is difficult. I picked something difficult again. I do like the design though. It does has arms. It does need shoulders. Going back again. This does have arms. They're just very short. They're very tiny. This is still a very muscular-esque frame, so we want to refrain from that. But puns. Still want to get this thing up here, and then something that's a little bit skinnier, essentially. Same kind of proportion, but kind of skinnier. And the way those arms are like, arms they do tend to go slightly past the hip. That'd be like so. Doesn't seem like this creature likes to use the arms, so they're just gonna have like have them like hanging, which means the other ones should be hiding behind the body. If they're really floating like that, move this thing up a bit. I need some more space on my paper. Not that far. There we go. I'll probably move it down again later, but we'll take that as it comes. I am that feature. I am opening the pen tablet again. You're gonna be my right. Please. Uh, hmm. uh, I'll figure out that. I want to recalibrate my tablet, so wherever I get the settings I'm going to move things around, I just think to myself, I should fix this while I'm in here. And I look at it like, I'm not a tech whiz, so this is gonna take forever. I'm in the middle of a stream. Whoops. Look at that design. Very much like, I don't. But I do need to acknowledge that those legs are kind of skinnier than human legs. Like more streamlined desk. Also looks more. This would be body shape. So we're getting somewhere now, right? Looking at everything again, I want them to be bending because they're always bending. The legs, they're on this speech thing, at least as far as I can tell. I want to be like, perhaps like so. Feels like. To work. Wait, it's like. Doesn't look as good as I wanted to. What can I do? I'm not that amazing an artist, so there's a limit to what I can manage. Maybe. Yeah, I think this works. Kinda. Let's move it down again. Because now I know where the bottom of the artwork is gonna be, and I don't know where the top is gonna be. Very much like I might want to have a lower placed shoulder on this thing. This arms. Doesn't really care about its arms per se. They're just gonna be hanging down. So line is only it's only for me to tell what is the side and what is not. It's actually a pretty much round design. Uh, Moving the head ever so slightly, looking ever so slightly. I feel like the shoulders are too big for something like this. So maybe have it like so, perhaps. Now there's barely any shoulder left, but it also seems to fit better with the character. I need a better reference picture than that one. Yes, this could most definitely. And I can't zoom. Let's see. Is it not on DeviantArt? There we go. That's my. I want to see what is up with the hair thingies. Definitely very nicely designed, most definitely. Coming out of the uranium. There's so few pictures of this thing, so it's like hard to. Yeah. See if we can recreate that hair. That's the next thing. And then move on to the arms once we have the head in place. Once we have the face in place, because I believe the hair here is helping identifying where those starts, and by extension of that, where those will go. I will do so. Some very call it anime-esque hair, most definitely. Let's see. Get this thing out here and do. Ooh. And then does these go? Where are we looking from, by the way? What's our general? Kind of from the side, kind of from above. Let's say it's kind of from above, and this thing is where the hair arm is coming out of, and it's like not well drawn right now. We want it to go like so here. This is not a very well drawn box. It's definitely a box. Thinking that the hair will be like. There's like hair coming out of it too. I'm so unsure of what I'm doing now. There should be hair coming out of it. The arms. I will figure the hair arms. I will figure out how that works. I wonder if the artist, Liam Wicker, I think. I did look his name up before. As I said, I haven't really watched the animations before, with exception of that one animation with IC-0n on, so I could get an idea what kind of character it was, to make it easy for me to draw. I will say though, that was a nice animation. He knows his stuff. He makes cool stuff. Just realized I done this on the wrong layer. Nothing can be done about that now. But I'm gonna do the rest of the hair on a different layer and see if that's gonna confuse me later. I'm probably is. Has those spikes again. I have the here. I can make them make sense. Yeah, I think that. I'm gonna do face on top of all of this at some point soon too. All up here where the hairlines. Does it have any spikes on top of the head? It does have one. It has something akin to this. Uh, and uh, come on, make a line I like. Making a line I like. And I think moving on, color here, and actually move back and use the orange again. I think I can do something well. Like now it's like covering the face ever so slightly. Maybe I should make it like so. Yeah, that works a lot better. That's covering the face a lot more. Kind of like on that DeviantArt picture up there. I think that works. Well, let's pick green to do the face with. I'm gonna do the face like this. Go. Yeah, let's just do that same facial expression it has here. Feel that I should do like a double of these. Could also work. Okay, that's actually kind of working. Surprisingly, I don't feel like it's working, but it is. Or rather, I don't feel like I drew something that makes sense, but hopefully it does make enough sense. I just need the hair to come out of the head. It's gonna come out like so, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna think. What am I to do with the really interesting limbs, hair limbs thing? You can do a lot with them, and that's the deal with that. Maybe something like and have the claws down. Oh yeah, I'll see it. I'm seeing it. Up here. I'm trying to figure out how to place this, that it looks better. The murder cube here. Well, let's move to layer 3 again. Then instead, smiling. Gonna have that thing on the front. It's gonna have that cube on the chest here. Figure out how to make it glowy. And I wish I had a better, I could get a better look at those arms here. You know, like, can I really get to see them properly from the side? There. Kind of like, and mirror that. Brain work with me. Do something like then it forms a square. How many nails does the hair finger have? 1, 2, 3, and a thumb. Actually, 1, 2, 3, and a thumb. Okay. For all the hands. Noted. What I feel like keeping this simplified will be for the better, because I am not 250. I'm starting to realize how big my razor is. Feel like if I'm starting to do all the detail in these, that I can feel. Try and keep this short. I will have like the double line here. I think that's gotta do. Maybe not. I see. They do have like this thing where they curl as well. Let's give them like a curl at least. Otherwise, it won't be right. something like that. Actually supposed to be a lot larger than that. Yeah, so now I'm gonna be like, yep, we're going back and redrawing everything. This thing is like the right size as the cube here, but the fingers are not. What we want to do is uh, here. Uh, yeah, I think this works. Uh, Moving this one slightly away from the others. Because that is not completely out of question with how this thing is designed. And that's the final one, the thumb. Which, right, there are nice. Like a smaller thing out here. We're getting somewhere. What about this one? Uh, uh, like this is supposed to be cube. Like shape. I'm starting to worry if I have enough space for this, but we need to move forward what we have. I'm gonna make this wider so I can better see the flow. Even if you can't see the whole reference over there, it will help me. So, do it like so. Let's see here. Yeah, the problem with this hand position is that I don't really have that much space anymore. Can I move you a slight bit to the left? Okay. Let's try that again. That group layer. All the sketch stuff in the same layer. Now move it, but in the same group. Great. That doesn't really work. Trying again. May I move everything at once this time? Yes, me. Great. Because then I want everything. At a moment to think. This is slightly different. Let's do this. Be on a layer. Still not very good position. Maybe I should contemplate moving this. Slightly. Let's do that. Here we go. Something more like on this and maybe a bit there. Moving layer again and then just yeah, I feel like that should give me some more space to work on. Let's get back to this thing here. Up here, down there, making it like doesn't feel right still. There we go. That feels like it's the same length as the other ones. Okay, one down, free to go. I started with the one. furthest away. I should have done the other way around. Me, but go. And there we go. Well, that kind of works. Now let's get back to the other hands. See what they kind of spider-like actually. Um, doesn't seem to have a font. Interesting. Then there's the legs, which I probably have a better. Yeah, it seems like they have like this thing where at the front, maybe up and the side, they're gonna have that thing here. Let's go that. Um, Ankles, like rounded edge here. That with this. And other than that, I think we got it. We got something here. Well then, line art. Let's see. Always so hard. I'm gonna wait with the lines on the cube because they're supposed to be red. Or maybe I can just do those now. Get like a nice red color for that. And oh, perfect. Back to using. Hard to know where to go with the line on this thing because it's such a weird drawing. Like good weird, but it's a different type of character design. This part here is probably gonna be the hardest. It's supposed to be so thin that you can barely see. There needs to be more than just a line. Actually, something here is not right. Should be more like this. What is show? Feels more correct. I'm gonna go. And this thing might be a bit tall. That's what I think it should be here. As far as I know, this animation, based on how little art of it there's out there, including fan art, it's probably rather niche. As I said, I watched the first one and thought it was pretty cool. So, Liam Baker, not Baker, Liam Wick. What was his name again? Vickers. Liam Vickers deserves some more attention when he does stuff like this, because stuff like this is cool. Hands down cool. The unique character design, the animation was pretty good for YouTube standard, and honestly, very entertaining writing, very entertaining characters. Just yeah, find his. We'll have a link to his webpage. It's like homepage or something like that in the description. So you can just check out his YouTube videos, see what they're about. I only watched the first one, so I don't know what's going on with the rest of it. But I love how the thing just in that first. Now I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see. Sorry if I'm not very talkative right now, but it's concentration time. Get this right. Oh, also that. Not satisfied with that. One down here. And that's the hand on the other side. Now, gonna end it. Let's move. Also, if you do have a uh, Fanart request in mind, you can just put it in the comment section down below. Try to be polite about it, though. You already heard me talk. If you've been watching the whole stream, you would already have heard about how I feel about when people sound uh, sound ungrateful about it. Essentially, I think that's the right word. I was trying to find the right word for it earlier, but I think it's like when it feels ungrateful. That's when it stops being fun, because it actually takes time and effort to do this. While I am doing it for fun, it would still be nice to hear people, you know, actually appreciate that I'm spending time doing this. Instead of it sounds like uh, sound like that because I'm doing free fan art. It's just um, I'm brain farting here right now. Just like I know where I was going with this, or do I? I don't remember what I was trying to say. But yeah, ungratefulness. Don't be ungrateful. It's time and effort, and it's not something I'm. And while it is something I'm doing for fun, it's not something I want to do for people who's like doesn't care about who seems like they don't care about me as a person or an artist or whatever. Show a little bit of care, a little bit of kindness. I think the face should probably be done with red as well. I can get a glue effect on that later. Hope so. Uh, yeah, time to come together here. Red face. There's gonna be some glowy light stuff going on with. Maybe this should be. I don't know how I'm gonna do the glow. Light red color. I'm seeing it. It is glowing, and I wonder how I'm gonna do. Probably gonna do something with transparencies, I would imagine. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna put it directly through and then change back to the black one because I can't make it look like the hair is going over the without it, apparently. You wanted that away. I'm having a song stuck in my head from Street Boys. Nothing wrong with that, just need to. It's more so because of a scene from a show that I found an animatic of and I found it hilarious, so I watched it maybe quite a few more times than I should, and now it's stuck in my head. But only the part that was in the animatic. So that's like the first verse. Not even that much variation. Let's keep hearing it. Think can remove. Yeah, I can. That's good. That one actually what I think was next. So it would probably be more ankles. Ah. Let's get some thicker line. I wanted that away. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Wait, usually go for a thick outline, but I might want to do a thick outline for everything but part here. Because of what it is, supposed to be very, very small and thin. I think perhaps once I'm not gonna do the thick outline for everything. Still gonna do thick outline. That's not for the hand part. I really think this one. I do feel like quality of my artworks has gone up lately, which is good. um, it feels like I'm doing progress is all. And you know what? Feeling like you're getting better at something always feels good. I wanted that away. Nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mist. I think what I want out of a fan art request is just friendliness and maybe something a bit more personal than a huge ass copy paste thing. I think that's all I want. I mean, I'm not a machine. I'm not a corporate. Just give me a just send me a personalized note, or comment down below and with your idea, and we'll take it from there. Also, as for my fan art requests, I only take requests on what character to draw. I draw them in the pose I feel like I want to and can manage at the time. So that's fair warning. There was someone who wanted a very specific pose, where I had to like say no. Because to keep myself motivated on this, I need to put my own spin on things. I can't just draw what people want me to. I can draw which character they want me to, but I draw it however I want. So, I don't even know if it was a good idea of me to talk about my grievances with the way people have been trying to request art from me. I'm kind of fearing that I might scare potential requesters away, and I'm just sitting here like, don't go request. Worst thing that can happen is that you get a no, and I'm not gonna be salty or rude about it. Not. That's. I'm a very. I'm a kind person, and I want to be kind to everyone. Just also want to be treated kindly back, so. And I believe most people would, you know, be polite about it. Like it wouldn't even have mattered if it was just if it even was just like draw this character. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about someone who gave me a long, very copy paste esque um, comment and was expecting me to draw one of the things they suggested. And a person who who asked me to draw something else just a week after asking me for the first thing before I even finished the first thing. Like, dude, let me wrap up your request before you ask me for something new again. Like, the first thing is downright rude, and the other thing is what's it called? And the latter thing is first thing is downright rude, and the latter thing is what do you call it again? Is impatient and childish. Um, and not fair to the artist. Tell them to go draw something else before they even finished your first request / commission. It's just not nice. And in some way, I'm doing people a favor by having Fanart requests open, because most artists will not take requests. I most artists, actually, in general, artists should be paid when they draw something for you. I so happen to run a YouTube show where I think it's fun to take requests as part of that show, which, as you can tell by my subscriber count, is something I do purely for the fun of it. That's like lucky for you. If you want something, you want to see an artwork of a character you like, and you don't have any money, good. That's lucky. Catch a lucky break, you know. But just don't treat it like. But that's the thing. That's the exception. Usually, you have to pay for it, and you have to respect the fact that it takes time and effort to make art. And that's what I felt that they didn't particularly manage to do, those two examples. And those two are the only examples I have of people who have been requesting comments. Most of these art stream requests so far has come from my friends, and that's okay. That I'm not a big name YouTuber, I'm not a big name deviant artist. So of course most of them is gonna come from people I know, at least in the beginning. I never expected anything else. But it is demotivating when the only suggestions I get from not friends or family are by people who just feels feels like they don't even care. And again, I don't know if I don't think that was the intention by any of the commenters. I don't know about the copy paste guide, but I really don't like that. Please don't do that. Don't ever ask an art request of several artists and then do it in a copy paste like manner. That is so rude. But the other guy, I don't know if he intended for it to feel like that, or if he was just, or even if he thought it wasn't. He commented on two different things, so even if he might have thought that I was a different artist or something like that. I don't know. He was confused or anything like that, but it didn't feel well for me. It didn't jive well for me. And that sucks. It needs to. Everyone needs to feel good about it, right? Or it's not fun. And fun is the most important thing when it comes to art. If you're not having fun, it's not worth doing art. You need to put a little piece of yourself in every piece, and you can't do that if you're not having fun. Basically. Again, I'm so sorry if it feels like I'm just ranting and dissing on these filthy commenters. But that's not what it's about as much as it's just me saying, please be nicer to me. I don't have the. I'm not. Um, I'm not big enough that I have. Uh, I have my insecurities and stuff, and that I need to deal with, you know? And and having to deal with with suboptimal uh, ways to ask requests that can come off as slightly rude, especially in text. In text, it's hard to convey the tone you're trying to say. Not something I need to on top of everything else. Oh, wait, how? What was the saying? Something that can be perceived as rude is not helping with my motivation is all. And if you really want to see me do your request, just ask. Don't ask uh, several times before I get around to your artwork. If I have already said okay to it, and don't I don't do the copy paste thing. Just be nice. Be nice. Just ask. Not all that all this. I also feel like I've been digging it whole this entire stream just talking about this. Again, I don't want to scare people away from potentially sending me a request. Please send me a request. I want to draw stuff because it's fun. I wanted that you are my fire, my one desire. Here. I really like the sound of this thing though. The murder cube. It was also called IC-0n, the murder cube. Go. Almost done with the line art. Yeah, I actually kind of like how this turned out. Looks kind of cool. I should probably save before anything happens to this thing. You never know when your computer's gonna crash or something. No, 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 no. Oh, I thought the program was gonna crash right now. That would have been awful. IC-0n. Okay. Now for coloring and a relatively white design. First and foremost, I need a non-pure black. Do the shirt. I tried to capture the art style of Landwager a bit, but at the same time, I also tried to, you know, still make it feel like it's my own. I have my own art style. It's called Still Trying to Find My Art Style, the art style, but still. I wanted that away, nothing but a heartache, nothing but a mistake. I wanted that away. Realize that is dark purple, not a black, so we're gonna find a dark purple color for that. You can see how it's like the highlights are more purple, but it's still a purple. Find that. You know, I need to fill in the cube anyways. So whether or not I need to fill in a white cube or a black cube with red, doesn't matter. Think but a mistake. I need to think of something else. I need to have some different song in my head. I'm tapping on the glass. Oh yeah, Dear Evan Hansen, that works. Waving through a window. Can't anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? This doesn't like. That's better. That's most definitely better. Not really dark enough. Oh yeah, I feel like I got it. Interesting. They're actually purple on the side. They're like white at the front. They're purple on the side. These square things. Let's see. I actually do think the hair on the actual character is black, but with purple highlights. But I'm just gonna do it dark purple with purple highlights. Fine. I hope. I'm still worried about the red glow, if I can even pull that off. But we'll get to it. when we'll get to it. We'll see. Worries me, but maybe I can do it. You wanted that away, nothing but a heartache. Oh, it's still stuck in my head. Herefore, dear Evan Hansen would save me. I do really like this design though. Freaking, it's cool. Slightly edgy, but hey, nothing wrong with that. Let's find different purple colors so I can tell them apart, at least. Moving on to, believe the arms are like, the hands are gray because they're like metal. Down. I actually do think we zoomed too much out, but I feel like this is a bit more messy than I wanted to. Line quite wise into that. If we can make it more inclined, make it feel less messy. I think I managed that there. There we go. Looks a lot better. Moving back to the purple thing I was. There's a lot of white on this go. Kind of good once we get around to it. I wonder if Liam was inspired by the Futakuchi when he made this. It doesn't have a second mouth, but it has like weird cursed esque hair. Uh, that's a light gray. Something like that. Maybe a bit lighter. Too light. There we go. That works. Mm, and I need a darker gray for the metallic parts. Something. Mm, I just realized something. Point. Robotic parts are definitely difficult to draw. Um, I want to say though, despite me saying that robotic parts can be difficult to draw, that's not the reason why I'm installing C for Cyborg on the superhero alphabet or the Teen Titans alphabet. Um, that's not the reason. I haven't gotten around to it because I've been feeling stressed. There's only so many things I can do a week, and making multiple uploads a week is on the art stream is not always possible. I will always do at least the art request stream, which will be on Fridays, always on Fridays. Um, maybe yeah, haven't gotten around to getting a consistent time on it, and that's because it's easy for me to just wake up, feel what I need, feel like how much time I need to wake up, and so on, and then plan it after that. It's always like sometime after midday, which will be after breakfast, after doing some morning chores, after lunch, and then so yeah, and then we go to after. So that's why it's inconsistent times. If you've been wondering about that, those some Fridays I get up later than I plan to, and that means I just get started on the stream later than I want to times. But yeah, that was the flats. That wasn't too bad. Um, let's see. Doesn't really look good. Nope. Uh, this stuff. I do it from here. No, I can't. Can't do it. Fine. Looking at my reference here. Uh, a little bit of depth with it. Will you please stop doing that? That'll work. So now, and now to make this layer visible, black. Let's do some shading. Almost here. Mhm. Probably direction. Always so relaxing to draw. Well, not always, but sometimes it's relaxing. This is relaxing. I like shading. It's you can just see that extra layer of depth forming right in front of you, and it feels amazing. And knowing that you're the one who make this happen, it's great. Great. Based on this thing, but you want to give its fair shade. Okay. Add some to this as well, adding some shading. Boom, extra depth right there. Thanks. That helps creating a little more depth. Um, leave that shading here. Add the shading, and then see how much that's going to be undermined once we get around to doing the other thing. Okay. Uh, so anything over here. That should do for shading in a moment. Um, yeah, that looks really good. Make another layer. Also give it 20% opacity. This time, run with white. Because metal has a tendency to sparkle ever so slightly. 8. Not much. I'm not that good at it. Here. Cool. Except I kinda did some of it on top of shadow, where it wouldn't sparkle. Back to the shadow side. Open shadow on that here. Up 8. Yeah, that does make more sense. Which means they have probably 8. Okay. Back to the highlight one. Back. Hello. Hard to see it. Wait. Yeah, okay. Stop. Now to make a glow effect. This is actually expected it to be. Nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say, wanted that away. Wanted that away. Uh, make a new layer. This time we want the coloring. We want 40% opacity. Nope. We want 70%. Nope. 60. Yeah. Nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say, wanted that away. This layer. And we need to have that back onto it to work. Kind of like shadow, but kind of like light. Back here. Maybe I should have used a darker red in the first place. That's way too thick a line. Can we get this is dark red, more like blood red now, which I don't have any issue with that. Just moving. And that actually turned out decently well. I don't think it's the best thing I ever done, but I don't think it's the worst thing I ever done either. It's actually kind of decent. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about all the ranting. I don't mean anything by it. I'm not mad at anyone. I just feel slightly bit demotivated. That's all. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed what I was doing, and other than that, I'll hope to see you next Friday. And until then, I'll be spawning out. Bye.